What's up, Facebook Live? Happy Sunday evening. Hope you had a blessed and fantastic Sunday. I know Chuck and I did, and the guys on our 333 meditation just did. We had a 7:33 Eastern Standard Time meditation. It's probably about 18 out of 20 weeks in a row. We're getting on here, getting grounded, getting centered. I felt like I was so stable after that meditation. It was super powerful. Hope you guys had an outstanding Sunday. I want to share some takeaways from our company that just left here. For the last 10 days, we had the young gun, 17-year-old Xander Resende here from Houston, Texas, for a good week straight, and then Miguel, his daughter and grandson, 7 years old. So much stuff I learned from him these past couple of days. Good to see you, Chris DeMuro. Always a pleasure having you here, my brother. There's so many insights, so many takeaways. We actually did some work on our second flip property. We closed on that property on Friday. We worked on it Sunday. So we got the house up north we're working on. We got the house down the road we're working on. We got multiple projects going on simultaneously here. So I'm going to be recording a lot of this, sharing it with my real estate students. If you're interested in learning about the real estate game, reach out to me, and I will share some of those insights with you and give you an idea of what we're doing here. But I'm just sitting here doing some journaling. I was putting down some notes. And tomorrow we're going to have a very special guest here to go over some of the deep-rooted patterns that we all have. The feelings of not being enough, not having enough, people wanting to like us, not wanting to be wrong, blaming other people if something goes wrong in our lives, and how quickly we are to never lose those patterns. And when Zaya was here, 7 years old, I mean, this kid was so super smart, and some of the things that were coming out of his mouth just cracking us up over dinner. We were playing cornhole, as you guys saw. We were doing some air hockey, and we were doing some karaoke. I mean, we were having all kinds of fun as kids. We went miniature golfing, having some ice cream, all these things out there that make us grounded, centered, clear, and put a smile on our faces, as Sheila Ward knows. Good to see you, Sheila. Me and Sheila used to go up to Lake George boating as a big. We had like 18 people, I think, that one time. Sheila, put the number down. If you remember how many people went with us up there at Lake George? We camped on the island, but I've known Sheila my entire life. They grew up in our neighborhood, so Sheila's been following this journey for a long time. She's definitely been seeing the evolution of what's going on here and how we can really tap into something much deeper than ourselves as long as we surrender. When we surrender to the limiting beliefs, not enough time, not enough money, not enough love, not enough connection, when we let go of all those things that just they're false, they're illusions, they're not our truth. And Sheila knows this more than anybody, and Chris knows this, is that as you speak your truth and you live your truth and you be your truth, the truth will set you free. So good to see everybody here. I can't believe it's 2:43 of 366. We got one more day of August. We're going into the fourth quarter. September is here. I know you guys are like, holy cow, I can't believe it's September already. The leaves are changing down here. I'm sure they're starting to change up north. It's like, where did the year go? Regardless of what's going on the outside, focus on what's going on inside of you and get better than you were yesterday. And how are we going to do that? We're going to share some insights here from the last 10 days of what I learned going through these experiences with a 17-year-old, a 7-year-old, my good friend Chuck, my good friend Miguel, my beautiful queen, and Marissa, who just had her birthday party yesterday here. Her birthday was this morning. Kathy and I woke up at 5 o'clock to see them off as they were going to the airport. We were out on our front porch singing Christmas songs, singing happy birthday to her. She was getting in her car saying goodbye to Isaiah, saying goodbye to Miguel. So Miguel, Isaiah, and Marissa, thank you for the warmth that you shared here with us this weekend. As you can see, Virginia Marissa is for lovers, and I know she was at peace, she was at love here. We really enjoyed your company. We enjoyed the connection is one of the things I wrote down here. And ultimately is, as we stay connected, as we truly allow our true authentic self to step forward, we can just be us. And I know that's what everybody felt this weekend. Just be you, and you don't have to be anybody. Because when you're being yourself, you can just go out there and be in that state of bliss, happiness, love, and joy. So the first thing I wrote down is that you can learn at any age. You can learn anything from anybody at any age. There's no age when you cannot get started. We have Chuck here at 66 years old, just learning about the real estate game. He's all lit up. He's having fun. He's enjoying this journey. He's enjoying the experience. He's learning. We're making money. We're over here having connections. We're meeting all kinds of amazing people down here. And Marissa saw Virginia's definitely for lovers. Everybody down here wants to love her. I'm just driving down these roads. People wave to me. On all these back roads I'm going to, these properties to work on these properties, everybody that goes by waves to you. How you doing? How you doing? They have no idea who you are. But you know what? You're a human being, and that's all that matters, and people love that. The second thing I wrote down was hard work will pay unlimited dividends. Nothing will beat hard work. If you go out there and work your buns off, and you achieve that thing, there's two things that happen. You feel proud about yourself. And I know Paul Stock and a bunch of other people out there that have been following this journey that are out there doing the work right now. You just keep going. Like, Joe, now I understand what you're talking about. Now I understand how you can get this unlimited energy, because once we put the work in and we don't worry about what everybody else is saying, you get that unlimited energy. It just keeps building and building and building. Good to see you, Carol Ann. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you had a blessed and fantastic Sunday. I know there was a beautiful day here in Virginia, around 80 degrees. Chuck and I did about 4 hours at their new flip house, did all the clean out, got it all prepped, met a guy over there for doing some landscaping, clearing out the back of the house, got some material ordered, measured some windows. So that's just hard work. But when you do it enough, often enough, guess what? It's not stressful anymore. It's what we just talked about on our 333 meditation here this evening with a bunch of people on the call, was that if you do it long enough, you don't get stressed out about it. The old me, I used to get overwhelmed. There was so much on my plate. Like, oh my gosh, I got to be over here. I got to be over there. I'm putting out fires over there. I'm putting out fires over here. Now it's just like clear, centered, grounded. And when we did that chakra alignment today, you can see I'm super centered, super present. And the body is just vibrating. My hands are still vibrating from that. And that just goes to show you that everything out there in the world is energy. Your energy. Make sure you're protecting your energy. Good to see you, Dennis Simonson, my brother. Thank you for all that soul loving out there with the music. Love it, love it, love it. So the second thing was hard work pays dividends. It pays dividends in your health. It pays dividends in your wealth. It pays dividends in your spiritual being. And Dennis knows this more than anybody. As you tap into that soul when you're playing music, as a skilled musician, you get into that flow state, man, you're in the zone. As we talked about a couple of Facebook Lives about, and I know Dennis and those guys, they go out there and they jam, and it's just like you can stop playing and then start playing in 3 months from now, and the band will pick it up just like this, right where they left off, because it's already ingrained in you. Those are the habit forms, and that hard work of years and years and years of paying off. So all my musician friends out there, thank you for continuing this journey of hard work, because to get to learn and be at that high skill level takes a lot of practice, and nobody sees the practice. They see the end result. And the third thing that we learned was connection. We have to feed each other that soul connection to become one. And that's what the whole premise behind the Rise as One movement is we all are that same thing. We are soul, we are connection. And when we connect all those people that were here, how beautiful it was to have a house full of people. It felt like the Shermer parties from back in the day. It felt like the Hill parties from back in the day. My dad's side had 7, my mom's side had 17. Talk about a family reunion. That's what it felt like here. I went outside, I took a picture of all the cars in our driveway. They're like, Joe, it's beautiful here. We love it. We can feel the peace. We can feel the happiness. We can feel the compassion. And that is connection. It's just being authentic and real, loving on people, being present. And some of the stuff that Zaya said at 7 years old, me and Kathy are still talking about. It's like, you can learn so much from these kids. And we're going to share a special feedback that we got from Isaiah tomorrow. As you guys saw, he caught 15 fish in 15 minutes on day 1. And day 2, he caught 30 fish yesterday. And when he came back from that fishing experience, I'm going to share with our special guest tomorrow about what that experience was. So log in tomorrow. We're going to share what the 7-year-old Isaiah taught us about all of our patterns that are deeply ingrained inside of us from when we're small, when we're growing up. So today's message is the big takeaways of the last 10 days. Number 1, learn at any age. You can learn at any age. You can start at any age. Not age is just a number. It's once you said, you know what, I want to learn something. It doesn't matter what your age is. If you're always the student of life, you will always learn. As Gene Schumacher was saying, she'll never stop learning. That should go for all of us. We should always be looking to learn one thing a day. Every day you get one more, at least one thing learn. And if you journal it down, you'll remember. You go back and read your journal. Like, wow, I forgot about this. I forgot about that. Learn one thing a day, and you can learn from anybody, any age. You can learn from a 3 and 4 year old. And kids are our greatest reminders. I'm going to share a special story from the other day. We were over at this job site when you guys saw we were doing that brick fireplace outside. We poured in the patio and stuff. The little kid came out of the house after meeting us twice. He came out on the third day, and he yells back into his house, "Oh, Daddy, the angels are here." And I looked at Chuck. I said, "Did you hear what he said?" He goes, "No." I said, "He just called us angels." And he came back out. He goes, "Oh, look at the angels are here." And that kid was about 7, 8 years old. So kids can be one of our greatest teachers. You guys with kids know this. They just say what's on their mind. There's no filter. And that's the beautiful thing about it. The second thing is hard work. It pays unlimited dividends in our health, in our wealth, in our connection, in our being, in our spirit. It'll always, because when you're putting in the hard work, you'll feel good about yourself. You'll feel like you're enough. These are where your pride comes in, being proud of achieving something. When you put in the hard work over and over again to get that result, it feels good to have it at the finish line, to cross that finish line, to get that trophy, to get that diploma. Even if you're just competing and you don't come in first or second place, not worrying about what they got, but you did your best, that's good enough. And the third thing was connecting. Feed your soul, feed your heart, feed your spirit. Everybody loves to feel that connection. That is a beautiful space to live in, to feel connected. And in today's meditation tonight, we sent out love to people that are all alone. Because we know there's a lot of people out there. If you are all alone, know that we sent you love in our meditation today. Receive it. Open your heart to receive it. Because we know there's a lot of people out there alone. I know Lou Russo was alone for years. Many of people out there are all alone. Good to see you, Roy. Sending all you guys blessings, prayers, love, joy, happiness, gratitude, thankfulness, some cleansing air, the beautiful sunshine today, sending you sun, sending you light. Some of you guys saw my post from last night, 11:11 last night. Went outside, letting the dogs out for the one last time. I was like, man, look at that moon, it's so bright. I pulled up my camera, took that photo. If you look at the top of that moon, there's a purple light and there's a red light right on top of it. That is the two chakras, the root and the connection. You guys don't know about chakras, look it up on Google. It's super powerful. The American flag was sitting there just calm as can be. Centered and grounded. What's up, CC? Good to see you, brother. Late night Facebook Live here Sunday evening. We just got off the meditation. We did some work at the flip properties. We got 2 flip properties going on right now. As you can see, the old me would have been overwhelmed, stressed. What's coming tomorrow? What do we got to do? We got deliveries going on one house, a big yard of gravel. Going to put it across the whole driveway. We got $2,000 of lumber coming. We're rebuilding the entire inside of this house. The floors were rotted out. And people are like, man, Joe, you're crazy. Look at this place. It's a dump. But watch how fast we put this thing together. Watch how beautiful it comes out. And then watch how fast it sells. And the best part is you're going to get profit out of this so we can go help more people. We can go build those veteran homes. We can build those senior homes. I can do this in my sleep. Been doing this for 20 years. This will be our 37th fix and flips in 21 years. What a gift to be able to go out there and bless that many homeowners. And I know that all those people that bought those homes, they're still thanking me today. They've made so much money by moving into those homes. That is the gift. The last lady up there and a husband and a little kid, they moved into our Sunset Hill house. They got it appraised at $525,000. We sold it to them for $450,000 and gave them $30,000 credit. They have about $100,000 in equity in that house. People, you just don't hear about this stuff. That's the gift. That's why it keeps coming back. This always happens to us because we keep serving, we keep giving. Once you understand the law of the universe, how it works, many people do. Whatever you sow, you will reap. So keep planting those seeds. Keep watering them. Watch them grow. Good to see you, Dave Stroni. How you doing, brother? Sending love to everybody up there in Connecticut, I know the schools are shut down. Softball season shut down. I don't think bowling season is going to start up. People are going to be inside their house going crazy. Find something to do to feed your soul. Go out there, find something to do with some hard work. Get that body moving. Get some physical activity going. Push yourself. If you have to work out in your house, go out in the yard and work out. Chop some lumber, chop down some trees, get the chainsaw out, split some stuff. Do something to physically get you active. That's all we've been doing. We're on the roof for 5 days straight this week on the first flip house, ripping the shingles, putting the roof on, reframing the rafters, putting up new plywood. Now we're going to be doing the inside of the house with all new floors, all new subfloors, all new framing. And to me, this is fun. I'm just enjoying it. Going to record this for our students. Good to see everybody logging in. How you doing, James? So I hope you guys had a blessed and fantastic Sunday. Know that we send you out the energy of peace, hope, because hope is the one thing they didn't put in Pandora's box. And when you have hope and you combine that with unshakable faith, all will be possible. Because you are possible, I am possible, we are all possible. Keep showing up. They have not seen nothing yet. And when it's all said and done, my brothers and sisters, we're going to rise as one. Don't pay attention to what's going on the outside. Focus on what's going on the inside. Listen to the young 7-year-olds. Listen to the 70-year-olds. Listen to everybody in between, because you can learn one thing from all those people. Age is just a number. Keep learning. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing through. And when on the other side, that bright sunshine, that light comes through, you say, that's what they were talking about last year. This does have to make sense today, but tomorrow it will. You guys have a blessed and fantastic night. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep showing up. Get your journal out. Write this stuff down. And when it's all said and done, together, we will rise as one. Peace, guys.